The sun shone on Leith on Tuesday night, the day Scotland's First Minister illuminated the path ahead. At Easter Road, Arsenal's players, minus Bukayo Saka, visited Hibs for a pre-season friendly. In this crowd, on COVID restrictions, it's the Scots playing the longer game.
We've got to start opening up. People have got to live with this, whatever it is.
We've come too far to take chances on going back.
You'd rather be safe and not rushing into it, I suppose.
I think there's got to be an air of let's push out, let's rebuild the economy and get life going again, because we can't live like this forever.
In a remote meeting of the Scottish Parliament, Nicola Sturgeon said next Monday would still see change, albeit less than planned. She didn't call out the contrast with London, but she didn't miss it either.
I call on Nicola Sturgeon.
If government believes measures like this matter, and this government does, we should say so. We should do what is necessary to ensure compliance, and we should be prepared to take any resulting flack from those who disagree. We shouldn't lift important restrictions to make our lives easier and then expect the public to take responsibility for doing the right thing anyway.
It's not just a slapdash approach to cleaning. It needs to be seen to be thorough.
For places like Time Twister's Soft Play, the announcement means survival. Money through the door after a 16-month closure.
The future of my business is now back in our control, at least to some extent. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of ground to make up on what we've lost over the last 16 months. But at the moment, at least we're now in a position to do something about it.
Airports north of the border had appealed to the First Minister to align Scotland with the rest of the UK on easing quarantine requirements. Watching the announcement, they got it.
Well, clearly that's a step in the right direction, and it's important that it's in alignment with UK policy. I think that's really important. But we had 5 days, which doesn't sound very much between the two announcements, but it is really meaningful in terms of what airlines have decided to do in that period. So we've seen a significant amount of investment of capacity into English airports that we've not had. So we're playing catch-up again.
And so now we have an idea of the pace of travel towards life beyond COVID restrictions. But there remain fundamental uncertainties. What happens when restrictions are lifted? How will the public react? And not least, how does the virus respond? Nicola Sturgeon says the 9th of August remains the planned date for lifting all restrictions, but only if the data allows. It is Scotland's next big fixture, but it's only pencilled in for now. James Matthews, Sky News, Edinburgh.